Hey guys, Caller here, bringing you the final game of the first day of the MSL round of 16, and we have here in Group G, Lomo versus Kwanro in the first game of their best of 3 series. Both are sort of up-and-coming 18-year-old players who are basically on their second season so far in the Pro League, and basically are hungry for a win here, hungry for at least a late game, a late series appearance. Kwanro here, Zerg player playing on CJ. Lomo, I forgot what team he's on, we'll probably figure it out pretty soon. Lomo's a Terran player, and Lomo's actually on a nice 4-game winning streak right now. He's quite strong so far. He's on Lake Half, so both on very good teams. So far, 71% against Zerg overall, over a small number of samples though. Kwanro 62% against Terran, so both are quite skilled players in the few games that they've played. This map that they're playing on is Tiamat, the other new map for the MSL this season, and I really like this map actually. It's a 2-player map with a lot of neutral buildings on each side of the map, the left and the right side of the map, which basically, if they're not destroyed, allow you to have up to 3 expansions that are basically leading away from your main base. So 3 expansions, your natural, and 2 more that are basically accessible just through 1 choke point. Of course, these neutral buildings can be destroyed, which leaves a lot of options, a lot of creativity in terms of flanking. Something I like in maps, creativity. we have Kwanro here in brown spawning at the 5 o'clock position, and his opponent Lomo in teal spawning at the 11 o'clock position. And Kwanro, I have to say, I like his play. I like Kwanro's play a lot. I haven't seen much of Lomo's play. Kwanro is a very sort of precise Zerg player, very good with his macro, but also unpredictable as hell. And looks like he is going for a 9 pool here, so Kwanro going for an unpredictable like rush here, 9 pool here. And we'll see if he decides to plant a gas also in order to get some speedlings. And he's also bringing a drone out, interesting enough. So this drone might be harassing the SCV bone in the barracks. Actually, that's exactly what he's doing. And it looks like actually Lomo went for quite... No, actually, I don't think it's an early... It might be an early barracks, actually. They didn't show his main base, and this barracks is getting finished awfully fast here. So this might be an 8 racks here. Not sure if he's built a supply depot first or not, and so both players might be going for rushes here. This could be really interesting. Looks like the first Marine is going to get produced here. He might be able to pick off that SCV though. SCV needs to run. Really needs to run here, and yeah, that was definitely, I have to say, I'm pretty sure that was a 8 racks. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but it was just finished so early there, and sorry about this phone call. But yeah, I mean, really interesting. Both players going for a fast attack build here, and he's still chasing that SAV around. Might be able to pick it off, might not. I don't know. And this could end in a very fast manner here. First Marine already out for him, and looks like a bunker rush was attempted there by Lomo, but you really can't bunker rush Zerg who's gone for a 9 pool. It just really doesn't work unless he was hoping that the Zerg wouldn't spot it. And now the drone is finally kill off the SCV, but this Marine will probably... No, it looks like he won't get that drone. So now the 6 Lings approaching the base here, and actually Kwanro it might be able to pick off these Marines here. The Marines are actually getting themselves into a good position here, so I don't think they'll be able to pick him off. It looks like he loses 2 Zerglings, and he's going to be forced to retreat here. There's no way he can get in. They're using that barracks very smartly as a... basically as a shield against these Zerglings. So both players going for low econ builds here. I like that a lot, actually. I love low econ games. Mainly because I see so many high econ games. I'm nothing against them. It's just I like seeing the games with more micro based also, just for variety's sake. And looks like 5 Marines, 6 Marines out for Lomo. Lomo's probably got his gas out though, and he's probably going to get his academy in his main. Looks like actually a flank attack going in for Kwanro. I don't think this is advised though. I don't think he'll be able to pick off these Marines. It looks like he's going to fail here. He did get off a number of Marines actually, and more Zerglings coming in, so he might be able to pick off these Marines. And if he does, it would be absolutely terrible for Lomo here. Lomo is going to lose these Marines, I think. He's going to lose these Marines. It looks like 1 Marine survives, but he's lost all of his Marines so far, and the Zerg, of course, is able to reinforce much faster than the Terran out of 1 barracks, and that is what Lomo did not need to Lomo did not want that to happen. Lomo's now forced to build a bunker in his front, and he's going to have to delay getting expansion for quite a long time here. So he's going to be behind quite a great deal here, and his barracks is in that very awkward position in the front. Now he's finally got the bunker up. Looks like he's got 2 Marines in there, and these Zerglings are now pounding away at this barracks, which is going to be forced to lift and land somewhere else. Meanwhile, 3rd hatchery going up for Kwanro in his base, so he's doing fine in terms of economy here. And he's definitely taken the lead so far in this game. I think basically Lomo went for a very aggressive strategy, but he was faced with a very aggressive 9 pool from Kwanro, and his strategy might have worked out if Kwanro didn't go for the 9 pool. If he went for something standard like a 12 hatch, that bunker rush could have been very devastating, but instead he was unlucky, and Kwanro also went for a rush. And looks like Kwanro is actually getting behind the mineral lines here. He's going to be able to sneak into the main, I think. Absolutely nothing on the ramp to protect, only 3 SCVs, and these 3 SCVs are going to get picked off, and Lomo's in huge trouble here. Great Zergling rush here from Kwanro. Kwanro now picking off SCVs. He's going to get, looks like, 4 Zerglings into the main. Actually, not as many as I thought, but still is going to disrupt mining for quite a while. Probably pick off a few more SCVs, and Lomo cannot afford this disruption at all. And Kwanro's Zergling micro is just so go-su right now, just picking off these Marines. Wow, and this is what I love about him. He's got great Zergling micro, absolutely insane Zergling micro, picking off Marines left and right, despite all those SCVs shielding them. And I think he might win just with Zerglings alone. Looks like he's stopped mining gas, so he's going to be just going all in Speedlings here, and he can safely do this because Kwanro's got no tech to speak of, I think. I don't think he has an academy yet, and he's got no economy to speak of either. He's in huge trouble, Lomo is, and Kwanro just looking very intense there. It looks like finally he's going to get some gas, but really, I mean, going for that expansion, I'm not sure if it was the best idea for Lomo. I felt like he probably needed to get his academy first before going for that fast expand because he was already so far behind in terms of unit count. Meanwhile, it looks like Kwanro actually resuming his gas mining, so it looks like he is going to be going for a Spire probably fairly soon. And looks like actually the front has been stabilized for Lomo, so Kwanro not able to win with just Zerglings alone. Smartly switching to a different tech here, and he's going to get speed upgrade very soon though, I think. And looks like speed upgrade is done. He might be going for another similar sneak here. Looks like the Marines are desperately trying to get up to the ramp, but looks like he's actually going to kill off these SCVs at the natural expansion. He's running around the mineral. He's going to get a surround here on these Marines, but this time too many Marines here and too many SCVs. He's not going to be successful in coordinating his attack, but also picking off 2 SCVs there and preventing Lomo from gathering a large force here of Marines. Although Lomo does have a slight unit advantage now, he might be able to push out and force Kwanro to build a sunken here at his front door. Kwanro, meanwhile, is teching to Lair, and actually this game's sort of converging back to a standard build here because basically both players were at almost no econ for the first few minutes, and now both of them are at their standard 2 base builds here. Although I would say Lomo's still a bit slower. He does not have an academy. Actually, he does have an academy done. I see the Comsat building, so he must have an academy. One more Zergling getting into his base here. Kwanro just so good with his Zerglings, I have to say. And basically the game is resetting a little bit though, and pretty soon we will see the first medic. Yeah, we're going to see the medic and probably some pressure at the front door here. Although Lomo might be scared of doing that because Kwanro is just a beast with his Zerglings. Maybe he'll be too scared to move out, but probably not though. First Firebat hero, first Firebat. I totally was inadvertent, guys. First Firebat out for Lomo there. Gonna be a hero here and try to force a sunken to be built, and looks like Kwanro will be building his first sunken here. He's also trying to delay these forces. Great micro, and actually though, Lomo might be stimming up and just running. It looks like he is going to be stimming up and running. This is bad news for Kwanro though. Kwanro needs to get these sunkens up, and he might lose all these Zerglings here trying to delay this force, and he might be in huge trouble if they can get closer there before the first sunken goes up. Looks like the sunken colony will go up though in time, and it looks like yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to push in here, but he's gonna go in anyway though. I think he's gonna go in anyway. It looks like he's gonna back off. Yeah, once the second sunken is up, there's pretty much no way for him to continue with that attack. Spire now getting finished, almost finished for Kwanro, and we'll have to take a look inside of Lomo's base to see if he even has an engineering bay up. I'm not even sure he has one. Looks like third racks. Looks like he does have an engineering bay, and he is going to probably put turrets down at the last minute possible. Also getting +1